Good evening. In the news for tonight, His Majesty King Abdullah II and United Arab Emirates Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan discuss regional developments and bilateral relations. His Majesty the King and EU High Representative Josep Borrell discuss latest developments in the region. And Jordan dispatches 8 military helicopters loaded with more than 7 tons of relief and medical aid to the Gaza Strip under the directives of His Majesty the King. Those were the headlines, and now for the news in detail. His Majesty King Abdullah II returned home after a visit to the United Arab Emirates. During his visit, His Majesty the King and United Arab Emirates President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan held a meeting in Abu Dhabi covering regional developments and deep-rooted bilateral relations. The two leaders expressed pride in the strong ties between Jordan and the United Arab Emirates, as well as keenness to bolster cooperation across all sectors to enhance prospects for a comprehensive economic partnership. The two leaders urged stepping up efforts to end the war on Gaza and Lebanon and ensure the protection of civilians in accordance with international humanitarian law, calling for increasing aid to Gaza in order to mitigate the humanitarian disaster. His Majesty and Sheikh Mohammed stressed the need to bolster efforts to prevent a regional spillover of the conflict and create a political horizon to achieve just and comprehensive peace on the basis of the two-state solution. The King warned of the dangerous repercussions of unilateral Israeli measures against Palestinians in the West Bank, as well as violations of Muslim and Christian holy sites in Jerusalem. The two leaders reiterated Jordan and the United Arab Emirates' firm position in support of the unity, sovereignty, and territorial integrity of Lebanon and their support for the Lebanese people. His Majesty the King received High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, European Commission Vice President Josep Borrell, during a meeting attended by His Royal Highness Crown Prince Al Hussein. His Majesty commended Borrell's efforts to strengthen relations between Jordan and the EU. The King highlighted recent regional developments and the EU's important role in achieving peace and stability in the region. Deputizing for His Majesty the King, Minister of Digital Economy and Entrepreneurship, Sami Smerat, inaugurated the 10th Middle East and North Africa ICT Forum at the Dead Sea. In his opening speech, Al Smerat stressed Jordan's keenness to pay special attention to the communications and information technology sector due to the importance of digital transformation and innovation in shaping a bright and sustainable future for Jordan. The forum is organized by the Information and Communications Technology Association INTAJ in cooperation with the Ministry of Digital Economy and Entrepreneurship and the Ministry of Investment. Under the directives of His Majesty the King, the Jordanian Armed Forces, the Arab Army, dispatched 8 military helicopters loaded with more than 7 tons of relief and medical aid to the Gaza Strip. This operation is the first of its kind to take place with the humanitarian bridge flights to the enclave, which His Majesty the King recently announced in his speech at the United Nations and in his speech at the Arab Islamic Summit in Riyadh, calling on countries to join this initiative. In the Gaza Strip, the Health Ministry said the Israeli attacks across the enclave have killed 13 people and wounded 85 others over the last 24 hours. The ministry said the Palestinian death toll from the Israeli aggression on Gaza has reached 43,985 people, while the number of the wounded climbed to more than 104,090 people. That's the end of our news for tonight. Thank you for watching.